Samsung Unpacked 2020 is finally here and it's over. And now we can confirm everything that we've known for months already. Seriously, leaks and rumors told us exactly what was going to be announced today. But let's get into it anyways. This is the best of what was announced at Samsung Unpacked 2020. So the event started off with a new product, the Samsung Galaxy Z Flip. It's going to be a phone with a folding display, but different than the previous Galaxy Fold. It folds vertically, just like the recently released Moto Razr 2020. When it's closed, it's going to be a small form factor, and it's going to have a cover display to show you important information like messages, alarms, missed calls, and more. You can even use the cover screen for selfies. When you open the phone, you get a 6.7-inch screen with very little bezels. There's also going to be a punch hole in the display as well for the selfie camera. It's going to come in 3 colors: mirror purple, mirror black, and mirror gold. But this is the interesting thing about the Galaxy Z Flip. Samsung announced at the Unpacked event that the Galaxy Z Flip is actually made of glass. The screen is actually made of a thin, ultra thin piece of glass. Samsung says you can fold and unfold the Galaxy Z Flip 200,000 times. Samsung also talked about their new hinge technology on the phone. They called it a free stop hinge, which is kind of like a laptop hinge where you're able to open it up at any angle. And when you have it open at a certain angle, it starts what they call flex mode, which splits the screen in 2 parts, a viewing area and an interaction area. And some of the apps are designed to take advantage of this new flex mode. After that, they talked more about the hinge and they started calling it now a hideaway hinge. So now I'm really confused because they're naming this hinge a bunch of different things. But the whole main purpose of this new design hinge is to prevent any dust or debris getting into the phone and damaging the screen. What they did, or what they said they did, was create a layer of fibers that prevents dust or sand from getting in between the hinge and the screen. The Galaxy Z Flip will start at $1,380, so it's slightly less than the Moto Razr, and it will be available starting February 14th. Let's move on to the next announcement, which was the Galaxy S20. And before we start talking about the S20 announcement, one thing Samsung announced at the event was that the event was being captured and streamed directly from a Galaxy S20. And trust me when I say this, you could tell. The stream had very poor video quality, at least in my opinion. At times it looked dark and grainy, and I wish I could just tell Samsung at the event to stop bragging about this event being streamed on one of their newest smartphones. It wasn't a compliment. But the Galaxy S20 that was announced was all about cameras, as you might have expected. Samsung spent so much time talking about the new camera system on the Galaxy S20. The S20 and the S20 Plus will have a 64 megapixel camera. Not a main wide-angle camera, but the telephoto lens will be 64 megapixels. They also will have a 30 times hybrid zoom, and they called it space zoom. And they really talked about capturing the most quality from a picture. They spoke a lot about zooming in and still capturing a lot of quality from a picture. Samsung also spoke a lot about AI and how AI on these new phones is going to really help to get the best shot available. The camera is also capable of capturing up to 8K video. So if you're the very few that own an 8K TV, you can technically record on this phone with 8K and then move it over to your TV and watch what you recorded in stunning 8K. I don't know if it's much of a feature. For me, it's more of a gimmick because nobody even has 8K TVs yet. The phone will have expandable storage up to 1.5 terabytes with a micro SD card as well. But if you want to take that photo quality to the next level, the Galaxy S20 Ultra might be the phone you're looking for. It will come with a 108 megapixel main sensor. They mentioned how this camera has a folded lens, and that produces a powerful zoom effect up to 10 times hybrid optic zoom. And when you multiply that with the 10 times digital zoom that it comes with, you can magnify a shot up to 100 times. They showed off a video showing just how powerful the zoom is by zooming into areas of San Francisco with this phone, and honestly this was pretty impressive. I was actually pretty amazed at what this camera is capable of. Now let's talk about the displays. All three Samsung Galaxy S20 models will have displays with a 120Hz refresh rate, which means gaming will be much smoother and fluid. They even spoke about their partnership with Microsoft and how they're working with them to bring over titles from Xbox, such as Forza Street. I'm not much of a mobile gamer, but if you're really into that, you might like what Samsung is trying to do with their phones. And having a phone with a high refresh rate will make gaming on this phone even better. The Galaxy S20 will be available starting March 6th. The regular S20 will cost $999. The S20 Plus will start at $1,199, and the S20 Ultra will start at $1,399. That's crazy expensive. And all three models will have 5G built in. Samsung announced another new product. Well, not really new, but improved in my opinion. The Samsung Galaxy Buds Plus. They will have two speakers built in, one for high notes and one for bass. They also will have 3 mics for better phone calls using the buds. You can wirelessly charge the earbuds case and get up to 11 hours of listening time with the earbuds, and up to 22 hours total when you use the charging case, which, if this is true, is pretty amazing. Usually wireless earbuds claim to get about 5 to 6 hours, at least that's what you see with the AirPods and the Echo Buds. And if this is actually true to life, what Samsung is telling us with the Galaxy Buds, that means you're going to be able to get double what you could get with other wireless earbuds. They also will be available starting February 14th for $149. So they're not the cheapest option available, but they're actually pretty reasonably priced compared to what else is out there right now. Samsung announced a few other things, but nothing really noteworthy, at least in my opinion. But when you look at everything that was announced, I can't really say that I'm excited about any of it. When it comes to design, the S20 looks really similar to the S10 with just a different camera shape on the back. The only thing I am looking forward to is seeing how great these cameras really are. It seems like every new smartphone that comes out claims to have the new best camera, so we're really gonna have to wait and see how great these cameras really are. The one thing I will say that I am happy about is the Galaxy Z Flip. Not because I'm gonna buy this phone and use it, because it's really expensive and I don't think the technology is where it needs to be yet, but I am happy that Samsung and other manufacturers are trying something new. We need something new. Smartphones have been really the same for the last few years with just minimal improvements, and I am truly excited to see where this folding display technology goes. Maybe in 5 years we finally get a truly mature folding display smartphone. But that's going to depend on manufacturers continuing to improve on the technology that we already have today. What did you think of what was announced at the Samsung Unpacked 2020? What was your favorite product or service announced at the Unpacked event 2020? Let me know with a comment down below. If you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more videos on tech news, reviews, and opinions, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any of our new videos, and also hit that notification bell icon so we can let you know when the new videos are available. Thanks for watching.